Okay. Hi, I'm Liz Dawn, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mishka Productions and Celebrate Your Life events. How are you today? Hey, everybody. Hi. Mm. What's up? What's happening? Who's out there? Nobody's out there. Nobody wants to pay attention today because there's other exciting things going on in the world, right? We won't talk about that because that's not what we're going to talk about today. Although there are some things to talk about related to that. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, I think you were on when I was on with Tony Stockwell, and there were like 10 Deborahs there. It's really funny. And you were all ORAH. Hi, Nancy, and Tiffany. Hi, ladies. It's ladies' night. And Sharon is there. Hi, Sharon. Hi, everybody. Such a wild morning, or actually, it was probably afternoon for most of you if you're back east. But it was morning here in Arizona when the inauguration was happening, and I think it was really, really fun. There's Tanya. I think it was really, really fun for me is to watch the outfits that the women had on. I know that is so shallow, but it's very shallow. But that's what I'm going to talk about, are just the outfits. We're not going to get into anything political, but I just loved like the colors everybody had on. Amanda Gorman, I think, had gorgeous yellow on, and Michelle Obama had this beautiful purple plum, and Kamala Harris had this gorgeous electric blue. I just like the colors of the outfits. All right, so it's not what I really came on here to talk about. So I would love to find out, answer this question for me. How's your love life? Tell me, how is your love life going for you these days? Because if you're on here, I'm talking specifically to those of you who are single. Specifically, those who are single and looking to create a loving, committed, monogamous relationship with a partner. So I'm speaking specifically to those singles who are ready to bring a partner that is a match for you, that is a fit for you in your life. Hi, Carla from Australia. Oh my goddess. What time is it in Australia? If it's 2:00 here, it's got to be something like, let me see if I can do this in my head. It's got to be nighttime tomorrow for you. So like it's nighttime Thursday for you, right? Sorry, Liz, have a great day. Okay, Deborah. Mwah! Love you, sister. Okay, so if this isn't a conversation for you, that's okay. Maybe it's a conversation for those of you that have friends or family or know people who struggle with this. Know people who struggle with getting into a relationship that's a match for them. Getting into a relationship that is, oh, Tiffany, love you, honey. Thanks for popping in, though. Tell your friends and family members. Oh, 8 a.m. Thursday. Oh, I was thinking it was like more than 24 hours, so it would have been Thursday night. Okay. So this conversation is really specific, and I don't want to waste anybody's time who maybe this doesn't resonate for, but it might resonate for somebody that you love in your life, someone who you've watched go out there dating endlessly, going from relationship to relationship, and not really finding the love that they desire in their lives, meaning that the relationships just keep not working out, and they just can't find somebody that's a fit for them. There's Anna Grace. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Hi, honey. You're in the UK. So I just want to be really specific with my conversation, because my the area that I'm stepping out and beginning to teach in now, especially since COVID has really pushed me to step up and teach what I love and what I know. And I've written a book about this, and no, I haven't published it yet. And Wayne Dyer actually gave me an endorsement for the book before he passed away. And I have a commitment to finish writing it actually going back and editing it and getting it out there. So one of the things that I struggled with greatly, and why I've written a book and why I'm teaching about this, is because I struggled greatly with getting into a healthy, monogamous, loving, committed relationship with a partner that was a fit for me. And that is the key, with a partner that was a fit for me, because I kept trying to make partners fit. I kept trying to, square peg, round hole kind of thing. I kept trying to make people fit. And I kept getting involved with the same kind of person over and over and over again, but I didn't consciously know it. Like emotionally unavailable, or alcoholics, or people who didn't work, or people who like all of this dysfunction. But what I realized, some of the biggest pieces of it were that, yes, I was manifesting these and co-creating these partnerships that weren't a fit for me. And of course, 50% of I'm 50%. 50% of that was me, or maybe 100% of that was me. What is that saying? There's a saying that if you're 50% of the relationship, you're 100% responsible for 50% of the relationship, something like that. At any rate, so of course, the common denominator was myself. And, I'd done all this great work on myself. And you guys know that I've been running Celebrate Your Life now for events for 25 years. And I'm working with all these fantastic spiritual teachers and these personal development teachers. But my personal life was a total train wreck. And it wasn't until now, I started Mishka Productions when I was, I must have been about 33, 34 years old. Yeah, around 34. And when I started the company, I was single and I was fine. I never really had this, I was never that woman who felt I had to get married. I never had that big calling. I wanted to be partnered, but I never had this big calling, even to be partnered or married. And it really wasn't until my 40s that, or to have children. And so it really wasn't until my 40s that that calling really hit me big time. But I struggled with relationships all throughout my 30s and 40s, because that's when I realized, wow, I would like to, I'm out there dating. So when I was about 46, I sort of bottomed out with relationships and realized that, yes, I do want to be partnered. And why can't I make a relationship work? Because everybody out there seems to be happy, and what's wrong with me? So when I hit bottom, when I had been in a horrible relationship, and I finally emancipated myself from it, and I'd never been married at this point, and nor had I been ever, I think once or twice, but it was when I was very, very young, like a teenager. I had a boyfriend ask me to marry him, and I was like, we're only 16, right? So when I was, again, fast forwarding, when I was about 46, I bottomed out, and I realized that what I really wanted to do was to figure out what it takes to get into a healthy, loving, committed relationship. And I did that. And I created what I call, at the time I said, okay, I'm going to create the Liz dating game plan. That's what I called it. And this is what it's going to look like. And I turned over every single personal growth thing that I had learned, every relationship teacher I'd studied with, every therapist I'd ever seen. There were many. And I really went on a journey to figure out, what does it take? Because what I was noticing is that it wasn't just me. It was all of my girlfriends around me. It was on TV. Like, this was at a time when Sex and the City was really hot out there, and we're all watching. And if some of you were glued to the TV with Sex and the City, like, that was our lives, my girlfriends and I. That was our lives of dating, the next dysfunctional guy, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and never being able to really, really find or attract love. And so I went, and even when, for those of you who are addicted to Sex and the City like I was, and even when Carrie found her love, right? She walked away from Aiden, but went with Big. And of course, all of us were screaming like, don't be so stupid, go with Aiden. So what I did was I went out on a journey, and it took me about 10, 11 months Well, no, longer than that, because the process for me had been going on for years. Let's put it that way. But really, this Liz dating game plan took me about 10, 11 months until I met a wonderful man by the name of Jeff. And now we've been married for over 10 years. However, what's important for you is I am going to be teaching a free class. Here's the word, here's the magical word, free, 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 free. All right. I'm going to be teaching a free class next Thursday, January 28th. And I am blanking on the time. I totally blank on the time. I want to say it's 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Arizona, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I think that's right. I've got some of my people out there who are going to post the links to it. But I'm teaching a totally free class next Thursday. And the object of this class, and it's going to be online, it'll be 4 p.m. Pacific. So please, if you're someplace overseas, please do the, and Anna, you can do the calculation to that of what that is at UK time, or if you're in Australia, it'll be recorded. So if you can't make the free class, not a problem. But what I'm specifically going to be doing during that free workshop is I'm going to be talking all about, and this is the most crucial step. And every time I have taught this, every time, like not even like once or twice, but every single time I have taught this exercise without fail, everyone says, oh my God, how come I didn't see this? And this is people who have been in years and years of therapy, the way I had been, right? But this one exercise just uncovers it, like opens your eyes, and you become totally, totally consciously aware of where your trip up has been. So I'm going to do that exercise during this free workshop. And then I'll teach some other things, and we'll go through some Q&A. But the main part of this workshop is so you can understand why you have been going from relationship to relationship, and why they haven't been a fit for you. And when oh, Nancy, you're so sweet. Nancy was in the free workshop that I did last time. And then Nancy also did a month-long coaching program that I taught as well. You're so sweet. She's saying, if you haven't done Liz's class, do it. It's fantastic. And I didn't pay her, you guys. I didn't pay her to say that, honestly. So it's a way for you. It'll be an hour workshop, and it'll be a way for you to begin to understand. And I think they just posted the URL to sign up. You do need to sign up, so I can send you the link to it, because it's going to be live on Zoom. We've posted the links in the feed. Whatever page you're looking, I'm live in like 8 different places, you guys. So I might be live. I'm live on my personal page, Liz Dawn Donahue. I'm live on my business page. I'm live on my CYL Online Soulfest page. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live everywhere right now. So whatever page you're looking at, look in your feed, and you'll see the link there, and just go to that link and sign up for it. There is a maximum amount of people that we can take for it. So make sure and sign up for it quickly, because we will have to shut it down after a certain amount of people. If this resonates for you, wonderful. If not, please share this with people who you know struggle with this area of their lives, because this was completely instrumental of getting me to the other side. I was so sick and tired of going from relationship to relationship and feeling like, did God forget me? Why am I manifesting this? What role do I have to play in this? Why am I keep going after the same kind of person over and over again, and things not working out? You know, same kind of person, different face, right? Same story, different face. And it was like a moth to a flame that these people were attracted to me, and that I was drawn to them. And that's the key. And that's what I'm going to talk about, and how to undo that, how to stop that vicious cycle, because it is a vicious cycle, and there's a way to stop it. And for all of you out there that have struggled with this, please know that I give people hope when they hear my story. I'm going to talk more about my story during the workshop, because I give people hope. Because it wasn't until I was 49, probably really 50, until I got married for the first time. And that was really something that I wanted to do. Some people don't ever want to be married. Some people don't want to, walk down the aisle and have that commitment. I did. And the key for this particular workshop is if you are ready and you want to be in a committed, loving partnership and you haven't been able to figure this out, and what are those magical secrets to it, this is the workshop for you. I promise you. Just come to the free workshop and get what you can out of it. We'll do that exercise during the workshop, and there's the URL right on the screen. If you're watching me, just go ahead and click on that URL. Actually, I think that you have to type it in to your, you can't just click on the image. You have to type it in. And so people are posting it again in the news feed of this live. So go and check it out. And how many of you have struggled with this? Are there any of you that have struggled with this and you just cannot figure it out? And you've been blaming it on yourself this whole time, because that's the other thing, is the blame game. And we just have to undo just 2 or 3 little things and just tweak little things to give you the consciousness and the awareness to pay attention of what you have been attracting and how to walk away from those people. And that's the key. And we're going to go through this. So I'd love to see if anybody's been struggling with this and is interested in coming joining me on next Thursday. So it's next Thursday, January 28th. Feel free to make a comment. I'm right here. I'm looking at the comments. So it's next Thursday, January 28th. We are going to do this free class all about how to attract the love you want and deserve and desire in your life. And if you know any friends or family that struggle with this, please post the URL on your own pages. I greatly appreciate the support. Sharing is caring, because you never know whose life you're going to change by sharing this information with somebody out there. I know that I've had 2 or 3 people that have come to me and said to me, wow, I took the workshop. It was phenomenal. Light bulbs went on all over the place. And it was really inspiring. Jacqueline, I'm going to try to keep it to an hour. It might go for an hour and a half. It is a free class, and there are times when I just talk a lot and I have a tendency to go over. And towards the end of the class, I will ask some questions. So those of you who don't have any questions, you don't need to stick around, but I'm going to work very hard to keep it to an hour. So it'll be from 4 to 5 p.m. And if you cannot make the live class, then it will also be recorded. So please know that. And we'll send you the recorded link if you sign up for the free workshop. Okay, no questions. You guys are amazing. And I just have to share with you, I'm really, really excited to teach this. It's something I've been wanting to do for years. And good news, bad news about the pandemic. But the good news is that it's really kind of pushed me to slow down and to move into being able to have a platform to teach this information, to offer it for free, to share it with others, and make it affordable, because I'm doing some month-long workshops for people who like the material, who resonate with it. You can also do a 6-week program with me. So, and it's an affordable price where you don't necessarily have to travel for it. But this is going to be a free workshop, and we'll have a great time in it. So come join me. Okay, everybody. Mwah! Love you all so much. Bye.